53. Mixture can be formed by dots and dots and dots. Way of formation of mixture. What are the ways of formation of mixture? Dots and dots and dots. Shaking, stirring, grinding. Ways of formation of mixture are shaking, stirring, grinding. 54. Mixture of salt and pepper are formed by dots or dots. Salt and pepper are solid and solid, so are formed by grinding or shaking. We are not going to use here stirring, of course. Solid and solid are grinding or shaking only. Salt and pepper formed by grinding or shaking only. Okay, but mixture of strawberry juice and banana juice, liquid and liquid, are formed by what? By shaking or stirring. Formed by what? Shaking or stirring. So we have liquid and liquid formation by shaking or stirring. Okay, 55. Components of mixture can be separated by dots and dots and dots and separating funnel. What are the ways of separation of mixtures? How to separate mixture? We have 4 ways: magnetic attraction, filtration process, and evaporation process, and separating funnel. 56. Mixture of sand and water can be separated by what? By filtration, of course. Sand and water. Remember it by the filter. Sand and water can be separated by filtration. So filtration to remove the sand in the water. While a mixture of salt and water can be separated by dots. When you see salt and how to separate salt from water or salt from salty solution, you have to write evaporation. Evaporation to separate salt and water. When you see salt, you have to write evaporation. Evaporation. 57. A mixture of sand and iron filings can be separated by dots. When you see anything which is iron or steel or paper clips, anything which is magnetic material, you have to put magnetic attraction. Anything in the mixture which is magnetic material, you have to write magnetic attraction. 58. Mixture of oil and water can be separated by dots. When you see in the mixture oil and water, when you see oil, you have to write separating funnel. Only oil can be separated by the separating funnel. Okay, don't forget it. Oil separating funnel. Don't forget it. Oil separating funnel. 59. The substance which dissolves in the solvent is called solute. When you see it solvent, you must write solute. And what is the substance which dissolves the solute? Is called what? Is called solvent. When you see solute, you have to write solvent. So solvent is solute and solute is solvent. 61. In salty solution, salt is the dots, but water is the dots. In the salty solution means salt and water. So the salt is the small amount or the big amount? Of course, salt is the small amount, so it is the solute. But the water is the large amount, so it's the solvent. 62. In chocolate milk, the chocolate means the small amount, which is the solute, while the milk is the solvent. Milk is the large amount, which is the solvent. 63. The solution consists of dots and dots, which are mixed by dots process. Solution consists of what? Of solute and solvent. Of course, solution makes from or consists of solute and solvent, which are mixed by what process? What is the process? The name of the process: solubility process. Solubility process. 64. factors affecting the solubility process. What are the factors that affecting the solubility process? We have 4 factors. Write any 3 of them. Temperature, stirring, amount or quantity of the solvent, kind of the solute. They are the 4 factors affecting the solubility process. Write any 3 of them. 65. The speed of solubility dots by increasing stirring process, and solubility time dots. The speed of the solubility. What will happen to the speed of the solubility by increasing the stirring? By increasing the stirring, the solubility speed will increase. So the speed of solubility increase by increasing the stirring process. And the solubility time will decrease. Of course, time is opposite with the speed. Time is opposite with the speed, so the time will decrease. 66. By increasing the quantity of solvent. By increasing the quantity of solvent, the speed will increase. By increasing the quantity, the speed increase. 67. By increasing the temperature. By increasing the temperature, what will decrease? Of course, the time. The time is opposite to the temperature. By increasing the temperature, the time will decrease. 68, and the last one in the complete. Dots is a common solvent which dissolves thousands of dots. Water is a common solvent which dissolves thousands of substance in it. What is the common solvent? When you see the common solvent, it's water, of course. Common solvent, water. What is the common solvent? Water. What is the water? Is a common solvent which dissolves thousands of substance in it. This is a quick revision on the factors, and the 4 factors. Number 1, quantity of solvent increase. When the quantity of the solvent increase, the solubility speed increase, and the time will decrease. The time will decrease. By increasing the quantity of solvent, the speed will increase, and the time is opposite to them, so the time always decrease by increasing the speed. Okay, by increasing the temperature, when we increase the temperature, when we make the water, for example, hotter, when we increase the temperature, the solubility speed increase, and the time decrease, which is opposite to them. By increase the stirring, so the speed increase. The solute will dissolve faster, so the speed increase, and the time decrease. The time taken to dissolve this solute will decrease. It will take low time. Kind of solute affect the solubility speed. The kind or the type of the solute affects the solubility speed. Those are the 4 factors of the solution. What are the importance of the use of all of the following? One by one. Number 1, compass. What is the importance or the use of the compass? What is the use of the compass? To know the 4 main directions. But we use the compass to know the 4 main geographical directions, or the 4 main directions. Number 2, prism. We use the prism. What is the use of the prism? To separate white light into 7 spectrum colors. So we use the prism to separate white light into 7 spectrum colors. White light into 7 spectrum colors. Number 3, electromagnet. What is the importance or the use of the electromagnet? We have many uses of the electromagnet, like in making TV, electric bell, electric mixer, winch, anything of the uses of the electromagnet. Write all of them. Number 4, separating funnel. What is the use or the importance of the separating funnel? To separate oil from oil and water mixture. To separate oil from oil and water mixture. We said when we see oil, we must write separating funnel. So the separating funnel used to separate oil from oil and water mixture. Number 5, evaporation process. We use evaporation process to what? To separate what? We said when you see salt, you have to write evaporation process. So when you see evaporation process, you must write salt to separate salt from salty solution. You have to evaporation process, so you have to write salt from salty solution. Number 6, filtration process. Remember the filter. Filtration process. Remember the filter. We use the filter to what? To separate the sand from water. يبقى to separate the sand from sand and water mixture. Okay. Number 3. How can you separate each of the following? The way of separation. Now we are going to write the way of separation. Sulfur and iron. Anything made of magnetic material, we have iron here, so you have to write magnetic attraction. Sulfur and iron, you have to separate the iron. How can you separate the iron? By magnetic attraction. Sand and iron fillings. Iron also, we have magnetic attraction. How to separate iron? By magnetic attraction. Number 3, oil. When you see oil and water, how to separate oil and water? Again, by separating funnel. Number 4, water and sand. How to separate water and sand? By filtration process. Remember the filter. Water and sand by filtration process. Number 5, salt from salty solution. We said salt. How to separate the salt from salty solution? By evaporation process. By evaporation process. Number 6, sand from water and sand mixture. How to separate the sand from water and sand mixture? By filtration process. Number 7, mixture of steel, paper clips and flour. How can you separate the mixture of steel, paper clips and flour? By magnetic attraction, of course, because we have steel, paper clips which will attract it to the magnet. Okay, let's start the true or false. Put true or false and correct the wrong one. When you see something wrong, you will put underline and write the right word. Number 1, sun is the main source of light on earth. True. Number 2, magnetite is an artificial magnet. Magnetite is artificial, of course. False. It will be natural magnet. It's not artificial, it's a natural magnet. Number 3, the black t-shirt reflects all the light. Of course. False. It will be absorb. Black absorb. If you look at yellow banana through a green glass sheet, it appears black. Yellow banana through green sheet. Yellow, green. It will appear black. True. The freely suspended magnet always take fixed direction. True. Freely moving magnet always take fixed direction. True. Aluminium is attracted to the magnet. Aluminium, no. Aluminium, it's not attracted to the magnet. So we will remove aluminium and put any magnetic material, iron, steel, cobalt, anything which is magnetic material or which is attracted to the magnet. Number 7, like magnetic poles repel. Like means what? Like means similar. Similar, repel. Similar, repel. Okay. But dislike magnetic poles attract. Of course, yes, dislike means attract. Attract. Opposite, attract. Opposite, attract. It will true. Number 8, magnet has 3 poles. False, it will be 2 poles only. Number 9. Electric current can be generated by using a magnet. Electric current can be generated by using a magnet. Of course, true. Number 10. The electromagnet loses its power when cutting the electric current. True. By cutting the electric current, electromagnet loses its power. Number 11. The components of a mixture can be mixed by any ratio. Components of a mixture can be mixed by any ratio. Of course, true. Number 12. Components of a mixture can be separated easily. Of course, true. They are the properties of mixture. From the components of mixture can be separated easily. True. Number 13. Distilled water is a mixture while mineral water is a pure substance. Of course, false. And we will make the right one, which is mineral water is the mixture and distilled water is a pure substance. 14. Calcium and magnesium are found in distilled water. Of course, false. They are found in mineral water. Calcium and magnesium in mineral water. 15. Separating funnel used to separate immiscible liquid mixtures. Yes, separating funnel used to separate the immiscible liquids, which means the oil and the water, they are not dissolving in each other. Water and oil are not dissolved, they are immiscible. They are immiscible liquids. Water and oil are immiscible liquids, so they are separated by the separating funnel. True. 16. Water in sugary solution is a solute. Water is solute, of course not. Water is a solvent because it's large amount, which is solvent. Salt is the solvent in salty solution, of course not. Salt is the solute. Salt is the solute, which is the small amount. The small amount which is called solute. Let's start the scientific term. Number 1. A darkened area formed when light falls on opaque object, which is shadow. What is the darkened area formed when light falls on opaque object? Shadow. Number 2. What is the tool used to separate white light into 7 spectrum colors? What's the name of the tool that used to separate white light into 7 spectrum colors? Glass prism. Number 3. The 7 colors of the light which the sunlight is made of them. What is the name of the 7 colors? What is the name of those 7 colors the sunlight made of them? 7 spectrum colors. You have to write the 7 spectrum colors. This is their name. Not writing all the name of the colors. You have to write the name of all colors. 7 spectrum colors. Number 4. The materials that formed a shadow when light falls on them. The materials that formed a shadow when light falls on them. Opaque materials. Number 5. A beautiful phenomena. What is the beautiful phenomena appears in the sky during rainfall? Which is rainbow. Beautiful phenomena, which is rainbow. What is the beautiful phenomena? Which is rainbow. Number 6. The object that absorb all light colors and reflect its color only. Reflect its color only, which is colored opaque. Reflect its color when you see. Reflect its color only, which is colored opaque. Number 7. The object that absorb all the light colors and allow, put circle around allow. Allow its color only to pass, which is transparent. Transparent A and allow A. The black rock that made from one of iron ores. One of iron ores, which is natural magnet. Black rock, which is natural magnet. Number 9. They are materials that attracted to the magnet. What are the material attracted to the magnet? Magnetic material. Number 10. What they are the material that cannot attract to the magnet. Cannot attracted to the magnet. Non-magnetic material. Number 11. They are areas of the magnet which have the most powerful attraction force. Most powerful attraction force, which is most powerful attraction force. Two poles. The area of the magnet which have most powerful attraction force, you have to write the two poles. Number 12. The two poles, the pole that points to the north direction. The pole points to north direction, which is north pole. North direction, north pole. Okay. 13. The pole that points to the south direction. South direction, but south pole. South direction, south pole. Number 14. The pole that attracted to the south pole. What is the pole that attracted? We said attracted takes opposite. Attracted takes opposite. T and T. Opposite attract. Opposite attract. To the south. What is the opposite of the south? North. What is the opposite of the south? North. So when you see attracted to south pole, what is the pole that attracted to the south pole? In your mind, you know that attracted means opposite. So what is the opposite of south? Which is north. Okay? Number 15. Tool used to locate the main four direction. Tool used to know the four main direction, which is compass. 16. The space around the magnet. What is the space around the magnet? Magnetic field. Space around the magnet, magnetic field. Space around the magnet, magnetic field. The ability of number 17, the ability of the magnet to attract magnetic materials. What is the ability of the magnet to attract magnetic materials? Magnetic force. Ability, we said ability means force. Number 18, what is the scientist used the magnetic needle to make the compass? Who is the scientist who made the compass? William Gilbert. Compass, William Gilbert. Compass, William Gilbert. The scientist who made the electric generator, which is dynamo. We said dynamo, Faraday. Dynamo, Faraday. D and D. Remember it. D and D. Faraday, dynamo. 20. Device used to change the electric energy to magnetic. From electric to magnetic, electromagnet. Electric to magnetic, electromagnet. From electric to magnetic. Two parts. The first part is electric, the second part is magnet. So it's from electric to magnetic. 21. Device which is used to change the kinetic energy into electric energy. Kinetic to electric, which is dynamo. Kinetic to electric, which is dynamo. 22. The substance that made of only one type. What is the substance that made of only one type of identical particles, of similar particles, which is pure substances? What are the substances made of only one type of identical particles, of similar particles? Pure substance. 23. Substances that are made of more than one type of particles. More than one type, not only one. More than one type of particle, which is mixture. 24. Method used to separate solid materials like salt from water. Soluble means dissolved in the water. Substance which can dissolve in water, like the salt from water. How can you separate salt from water? We said when you see salt, you have to put evaporation. 25. Method that used to separate insoluble solid material, the substance that doesn't dissolve in water, like the sand in water. The sand in water doesn't dissolve, so we have to separate them by filtration. Remember it, by the filter. The filter remove the sand from water. Also filtration process remove the sand from water. 26. A substance that dissolves the solute. The name of the substance dissolve the solute. We said that when we see the solute, right? Solvent. And 27. Substance that dissolve the solute, that dissolve in the solvent, which is when you see the solvent, right? Solute. 28. Process in which solvent dissolve the solute. When you see process and solvent and solute, you have to write solubility process. When you see the three words, process, solvent, solute, solubility process. Okay, 29. It is the food relationship between living organisms where one of them devours another one. What is the relationship between the living organism when the one devours the other one? We said devours means predation. We said when you see devours, predation, unit 3. When you see devours, you have to write predation. Number 30, the living organism that devours the other one. The living organism, the animal that devours by the other one. It's predator, like the lion. 31, the devoured animal, the animal who devoured the small and sick one, which is prey. The name of it, prey, like deer. The devoured animal is prey, like deer or rabbit. 32. The living organism protect themselves by changing their color. Changing their color. We said when you see that changing its color, you have to write camouflage. Changing, to they hide or protect themselves by change color, camouflage. Change color, camouflage. 33. It's a food relationship between living organisms. Each of them or both of them. We said when you see both of them get benefit or each of them get benefit, you have to write mutualism. Relationship, both of them get benefit or each of them get benefits. So you have to write mutualism. Mutualism. 34. It's a food relationship between living organisms. One get benefit and the other neither get benefit nor harm. When we see neither nor, you have to write commensalism. Neither nor, commensalism. Neither nor, commensalism. 35. Food relationship between living organisms. One get benefit and which is called parasite. One get benefit which is called parasite and the other harmed which is called host. When you see parasite, you have to write parasitism. When you see parasite, you have to write parasitism. 36. It's a food relationship between living organisms when they get their food by decomposing the dead bodies or food remains. Decomposing, the relationship which is decomposing. When you see decomposing or saprophytes, we said that you have to write saprophytism. 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 37. The natural area. We said when you see natural area, when you see natural area, you have to write ecosystem. When you see natural area, you have to write ecosystem. And when you see balance 38, it's a balance between the components of the ecosystem. What is the balance between the ecosystem components? Environmental balance. Environmental balance. يبقى what is the balance? It's environmental balance.